Greetings and welcome into stream. I hope you guys are doing very well. We are back with some more Clair Obscur. I was about to say we got Dodo right before starting from Alieann or Aimbot. Thank you very much for the 20 and Pops just now for the 5 with the hype. Thank you very much, you guys. I really appreciate it. And welcome in to JAB and Red Hood and Scott as well. It's good to see you guys in chat. I'm excited today. I left us a bit on a cliffhanger the last stream, which means that we're going to start today with some of the exciting stuff. Hopefully some story, some cutscenes. Apparently I was getting very overpowered with my abilities the last time. So we're going to go back to Lumiere and try and fight Renoir. So that's where we are in the story, just in case you guys haven't been able to follow along with some of the other live streams. We've been doing a lot of side quests, so it's things that are relatively missable. I'm also noticing, hold on, I'm gonna go to the game. Was it always like this? One side has the red leaves and one side has the gold leaves. I'm just noticing that. That's interesting. It's almost like yin and yang, where it's like the life and death intertwined. Thematically important things to notice. I'm excited. Although, you know, this is one of those details, which is why I said multiple times as we were playing this, I'm like, oh man, this would be fun to play through a second time, because it's one of the details where it's like, this might have always been the case, but you don't notice it until you actually understand the importance behind it. You can hear the game music twice. Okay. I'm gonna try, so sometimes the audio gets a little bit crunchy. It does not sound crunchy to me right now. We're gonna try this though, because I do want the stream notifications to work. And I'll turn the game volume down just a little bit so that we're okay. Hopefully. Is that good? But now we get jump scared by the singer twice. Audio is fine. Okay. Welcome in, Swap Raptor, by the way. Let's go ahead and continue. We can get started. At the very least, since it's the very, very start, and I imagine people are going to join. Well, it's going to take me a minute to get over there anyways. You know what? We can try and fight the Swiffer Duster again. I don't think I want to, though. I wanted to do some upgrades before we went back and fought that creature in the sky. Although I do think that there's some other, like, not OP, but strong enemies that we can fight at some point. Should we just go back to Lumiere? I do want to do that at some point this episode, and at some point, like, relatively soon, because apparently we can come back and do a lot of these side quests after we do that. And I think that I've done everything in camp, which is what I wanted to do, because we've got the upgrades there. And otherwise I'm just going to be kind of looking around for side quests, because I also did the one that I wanted to do in the frozen area for the longest time. Still pretty sure I can be the Feather Duster. I do think that I can. My thing is, if I start and try and do it right at this moment, I definitely think it's going to take me like maybe like 20 minutes or something. Which I don't mind taking the time to fight it. But I'm also itching, since I know that we can go back to Lumiere now, to go there. The other thing is, I'm pretty sure this auto-saves you. So that's part of the reason I'm nervous to do anything that could potentially, like, lock us in. I think we should be okay, though. I never noticed this. Have I been here?
Flashing through the sky.
Hold on, I want to check this out. Crimson Forest. Have I been here? I feel like I've been... No, is this where I did the 3... I fought the 3 enemies and it went... I think I've already been here. That outfit looks so cool. We got some cool outfits the last stream. I think this is the one where I fought the 3 the enemies with the swords. And there was like a fountain. So, alright, let's go. I love Esquier so much. Also, what is this?
Here we go. Flashing through
Oh, that's that. The Endless Tower, right? I think I need to go back and fight there anyways, too. There is quite a bit that I can go and just continue to fight and do. Also, wasn't there... I think I had tried to go and see if there was something behind the waterfall. I'm disappointed that there was nothing there. Are we ready to go back to Lumiere? I think so. And the game volume is now quiet. That should be good. It might get a little loud during the fights, and I can turn that down if need be. Before we do any cutscenes, though, sometimes I do need to check and make sure that this is... You know what? Oh, I would do epic. Should we do epic? But I don't want it... I'm gonna do high because I don't want it to be laggy. You gotta balance between performance and how good it looks. It looks pretty good though. If we've got any cutscenes. Okay, I'm nervous. I don't know. All right, let's go. I would do epic. I get nervous. Oh, here we go. Okay. I've never fought these creatures before.
Wait for us here. It's dangerous for you near Papa.
Oh, anybody that would hurt Esquier immediately. Death.
We'll have to move fast. I can't maintain them for very long.
Are we gonna be fighting with that gigantic army that we saw in the cutscene? Yeah. It's literally like an undead army.
Tomorrow comes. Looks a whole lot different than when we first started. Hello? Oh, no way! Alright, now it's epic. Feeling some welcoming. Am I gonna have to fight you? Probably, right? Oh no, they got the... They fought him for me! Also, Diet Critical, welcome in. Oh, I'm just going through here, huh? Do I need to... I didn't even pay attention if I... Oh, I can't. Oh, Expedition 33. I'm gonna get this, though.
Good stuff.
Damn, this is epic. I'm gonna turn down the music just like 2 notches, though. Alright, and then let's go over here. Yes, welcome in.
These expeditioners are glorious wreakers of havoc.
Sword of Lumiere, is that what she's using now? I thought that was the sword that she had used initially to open up the monolith. Oh, am I actually fighting? Okay, let's fight one of them. We've been running through and the undead army has been doing it for me. Okay. I can use Stendhal. Let's do it. think I got a... Was that a new Pictos? I haven't seen that Pictos before. Look at them go. Whoa. Damn, do we look that cool when we fight? I bet we do. Clair Lumina.
Lovely.
Is there gonna be a freaking clown? Not a clown. Mime. I like that they each get their own little platforms here. Hey, I'm gonna fight you. Didn't even know what was coming to him. Stand off. Is it just gonna be one shot? All of these enemies. Nice. Back here, I think, was when I fought the first mime. They're giving me a lot of color of Luna. Relative.
An advantage.
An advantage. She said the thing. All right. First strike. Beautiful. Lumina alert. Greater rush. Do I have a new Lumina or new Pictos? I don't know that I need anti-freeze here. Energizing death is there. I thought that I picked up one that was like a play immediately when characters' things falls below however much health. I actually like that, and I need to remember that that's a Lumina if it's already learned. It looks like it's already learned. Oh no, shortcut. Because that one's really nice. That one seems like I would really like to use that. So let's play a couple times with that to learn that. And then we'll farm for Lumina too. Although I seem to be picking up a good amount around here. In Chroma. Hey guys, what's up? They're kind of bad. They look like they're just like chilling on their coffee break. Stand off. Perfect. Burning canvas.
We take everything.
Okay, so stand off definitely does like a ton of damage. So past the first one, it's not, wow, okay. Maybe I am a little bit overpowered for these fights now. You know what? It feels good though to have the upper hand. I just wanted to run down here and see if there's anything else I can pick up. God, the like bursts of color are really cool to see. What's down here? Nothing.
Stuff.
Perfectly normal trash can. I don't know why they included that. I do remember that interaction at the very start. I guess it's a bit nostalgic now. You know what? Redward deserves it though. The jerk. Damn. Gosh, I love guitar. Another piano. Would you like to play, Verso? Rejoice Expedition. We were so hopeful. Oh, shit. Get wrecked. That's the gardens where we started. I bet that's where I need to go, though, since I'm triggering all these, like, cutscenes. Is that a freaking flying horse? Like an evil Pegasus? Okay, then let's go back this way. Using Verso as a what? Expedition 33 is all over this place, but I don't think I can save at any of these. Oh, I can? Should I just rest? You know what? Let's rest. I one-shot the enemy's enemy, so I'm not worried about that. Ah. They're all fighting over there. Meanwhile, we've got this like mellow guitar going on in the background. Damn. Am I supposed to go back down here? Damn, it looks so cool in this game. I like going through the gardens. I like how the music just changes as you walk through. It's so smooth. I wonder how developers do that. Like when you go from one area to another, like having the music transition so seamlessly. I don't know if that's difficult at all, but it feels like it would be somewhat complicated since you have like a moving character that's not controlled by you know. I mean the developer. It's controlled by the player. I need the Feather Duster Pictos for that. The Feather Duster is gonna be my other goal for today, because that's one of the big enemies that I'm aware of that I still haven't fought and beaten. Regardez-vous, or Elle, she watches you, the paintress. New Pictos! Energizing, powerful. This is where we started! Damn. They look cool. Lumiere is a little rough right now. Not gonna lie. Okay, but we should be able to go now and feel comfortable leaving this area, I think. Mr. Wesker, welcome in. How's it going? Find me. There. Probably easier if the two songs don't clash with each other. I was thinking that. It's gotta be something where it's like they're similar keys. Or like, I don't know, they transition well. I'm sure somebody who knows a lot about music theory can can explain it much better. But it's gotta be something about that, where they have like similar attributes so they can just flow really well. Alright, let's go down. I'm so excited. Okay.
32s.
32s? What are they being? Oh, are they being used to get? Ah. Stand on. I should just use Phantom Strike. That's probably gonna be good enough to get both of them.
We can take everything.
I'm just gonna attack. I think that's good enough. Okay. Litesso? I don't think that... Is that new? That is new. Oh, it's for Verso. What does it do? I also have this one. +1 perfection on critical hit. Self-heal by 2. Counterattack is always a critical hit. Base attack consumes all shields to deal 100% damage. Increase per shield. +1 shield on counterattack. All shields on ourselves or all shields on the enemy? Look at how badass Verso looks right now with this sword looking there. Base attack gives full perfection. You Oh, in the background, somebody's just shredding electric guitar. I'm not gonna switch it right now. After we're done with this area, I think I can sit down and readjust everything. They had a concert for this? Honestly, understandable. Genuinely, I know that you can see like a lot of cool stuff on the internet. Like it gives a lot of opportunity to see things that you might not see otherwise. But I will say that the experience of seeing an artist live, even if it's not like a super duper big artist, but someone who's just really knows an instrument very well, someone who can play guitar or piano or anything, it's like such a awesome experience. Maybe I just really love theater too, because theater is like live drama and everything. But I don't know, there's like a real magic to it. Anyways, my way of saying seeing somebody shred this guitar riff in real life would be a really cool experience. And let's do Phantom Strike. We continue. New weapon? Let's see what else I can get. We're fighting up there. Hey! It's SKA! Oh, and it's named Sophie. From the very start. Feels like forever ago now. Alright, we're good. Let's get out of here. It'd be a very thematic time to try out the Gomage skill. The only thing with that is I'd have to build up the... I'd have to, like, not just annihilate them initially. I'd have to build this up to be able to use it since it's one of her gradient skills. Painted Symphony. Ooh. I remember seeing stuff with like Undertale too, which has like a notoriously good soundtrack. It's like they had concerts and stuff like that. I think it had been a couple years probably since the game came out, so it had built its cult following at that point. But I think it's really cool to be able to see. Can I go up here? No. One of the best experiences in your life. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. There's just like an energy that you get from seeing people live. And also, I think...
He's at the tower.
Yes. I am.
Okay, we're going to the tower. I don't know. I think part of it plays into like knowing that there's like a real human being person that puts so much time and energy and love into learning the skill that they're showcasing. Go to the opera, Lumiere? Can I yet? Oh, hey! Oh, sorry. I thought you were an enemy. Isn't it beautiful here? The paintings are always astonishing. Yet I wish you would understand. Understand what? Just what it means for me to paint. What do you mean? The boy has gone silent. Is it like painful? Painful? Is it painful? Splendid Chroma Catalyst. They are giving me so many upgrades. I think they expected people to just like straight up go to Lumiere after the last story bit. We can go ahead and rest, I think. You know what I am gonna do actually though, just in case this fight is going to be difficult, I'm going to focus a little bit on these two. I mean, I also have 18. Earth damage, break damage, 5 hits. Consumes that to increase damage. It's on the other side. I think I might do these two for now. How do I get skill points again? I don't know. They've just kind of been showing up. I don't know if I've been collecting them or... But I think at the very least I can assign this one. Elemental damage, bubbling tsunami, ice damage to all enemies. Maybe I'll replace that, I guess. And then for her, I don't know if there's anything new I want to do. Three hits. And break. Maybe Twilight Dance. I don't know if she has anything that... I guess I'll replace Harvest. Then I gotta do some AP. You get 3 every level up. Oh, so if I just fight a ton of enemies, that's what the leveling up is for? We're in episode 20. There's so much to pay attention to in this game. Okay, so I learned some of those skills. Can Mael do any more? Wait, hold on. She has 8. I do like her skills, though. I also don't like Last Chance. And then Defenseless for all enemies. I don't know how much. I don't know that I want to get anything new for her. Okay, for expedition resources, Lune and CL. I'm gonna give them some more. Lumina. And then do that. Oh, thank you. I don't know if I'm gonna do a demo stream this week. I was thinking that we could do something other than Clair Obscur, even if we're not like fully finished with the game. I just don't know if that's going to be demos or like random horror games or like a specific horror game. But we will probably do something other than Clair Obscur this week as well. Because as much as I've been enjoying it, I do feel like I've been missing out on some other fun games by not like adding them to the mix. Okay, I have 29 Lumina points. I need to add some stuff for them. And I do have some favorites. For one, they need AP. I know that much. I could do Energizing Start. I don't know if I have any for her. Might do Energizing Parry. That might be nice. Oh, what am I doing? Healing Counter. I think I wanted Healing Parry, which I already have for them. Jeez, I don't know what to do. Percent increased damage while all allies are alive. I don't know. I'm not necessarily trying to do anything. I just want both Lune and CL to be stronger as my backup, because every time I do that, unless I'm like one hit away from death, I basically don't stand a chance with them. So I need to have a little bit of Lumina. Also, because eventually I do want to switch out Minoko once we get feet, like 100% of his feet. Because I think I would like to fight with Lune. I liked her attacks, and I haven't fought with her this entire playthrough. I'll do At Death's Door, I guess. Do some of the smaller ones. Burning Death. Plus 3 AP on killing an enemy. Okay, and we'll go with that for her. I'll do combo attack. An augmented counter. Okay, and for him I only have 2 more. For her I have 5 Lumina points. We'll just do Burning Death, I guess. Okay. I think they're pretty strong right now. I just wanted to focus a little bit on them. Also because I don't know actually how difficult this fight is going to be. I'm assuming I'm pretty powerful. I love the music. But at the very least I should be prepared because they're giving me a lot of stuff here.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. And also, this is one of the areas I would really like to have a map. Let's fight this guy. Phantom. So powerful. I'm really tempted, although I don't know if it's gonna spoil anything, to ask what the, like, worst enemy in the game is. The strongest enemy? I can't have fought them already, but maybe. I don't want to be spoiled though, so I'm really nervous asking that question. But I have a feeling I might have not have interacted yet. It'd be fun to like fight. I don't know. I do like some of the longer fights just from the perspective of like getting into a rhythm. Okay, damn. I'm gonna have to fight you, aren't I? Oh, hello there. You have something behind you that I want. The worst enemy is the Gestural Beach? Okay, yeah. I could see that. It's the parkour that you have to do. Alright.
Interesting.
Interesting. God, the lighting is so beautiful. It's really cool though, because I feel like there's only so many scenarios in games that you can have this like neon, like changing color light without it feeling like you're in a club or something. Thematically, like where it makes sense. So it's really pretty to see here. Alright, I'm gonna fight you. It looks so demonic. Dramatic échassier. Here we go. Oh yeah, I'm too powerful now. That's with Minoko alone. Damn. augmented counter 3 is now upgraded. And then I've got 5 color of alumina and that. All right. Why is it quiet all of a sudden? Great. I haven't heard that one from Niall before.
The opera house.
Ah. Are we gonna get an operatic singing? Lumiere has suffered much damage. There's something in the water. Ask SGA to bring it to the surface? Ah! The Journal of Expedition 60, a legendary expedition known for its unorthodox tactics.
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all. We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniforms constraining our glorious muscles.
Are they naked?
With Leslie's unstoppable training regime, we are impervious. That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamage barrier and reach the Paintress. But it seems we've been wrong about what she is. The Paintress is just as trapped as we. The real terror lies beneath the monolith.
Beneath?
The rest of Expedition 60 marched on to confront him, while I was tasked to warn Lumiere. But it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere, but even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamage. So here I write my final message. Bare naked muscles will save the world. And don't waste time on the Paintress. Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
Bare naked muscles will save the world. That's the one quote that I'm gonna take away from this game. Damn. Imagine him in all his glory. Talking about
Well, that will help.
bottoms and being in the nude. Have we interacted with Expedition 60? Also, have we gone beneath the monolith yet? Or is that a reveal to us? I don't think we've gone underneath it yet. Ran out of time and got gamaged. That's probably why it was in the water, right? Undiscovered, even though it was in Lumiere. Poor guy. I hear piano. That's the boy we keep seeing. Is the boy a version of someone else that we know how to, who plays piano? Giovanni, welcome in. I'm doing very well, thank you for asking.
Nice.
All right. Can I fight you? No, you're just here to perform? That's the painting from the very start, right? That the guy did? Of the two of them, it was like the first fight that we had in this, Gustav and Sophie. Oh, can you play along with him? Are we gonna do a duet? No? Hey.
Nice.
Is it gonna change at all? I don't think so. Under one of the seats is Color of Lumina. You just have to search for them. I always, anytime there is a theater in any of these games, I really, in the back of my mind, I'm always like, the developers must have, in one of these things, there must be something hiding. Sometimes it's worth it to like look, and other times it's like, oh, I can't. I'm gonna fight one of these guys soon. They look pretty cool and scary, and I don't think I've fought one like them yet. Can I go down there eventually?
Nevrons from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
Like Axon's their Papa's creations, not Claire's.
Okay. King Minoko gets a great foot from them. Ooh. That is true. It's one of the main reasons why I've kept Minoko part of the party.
What lovely feelings. Energized.
One hit, and we're done. Is this the way I came from? I think it is. Yeah, because we came up here. Sorry.
An advantage.
An advantage. Everything is being destroyed. I guess that's what Bryn Mawr wants. Luckily, I can fight these guys pretty easily. It's almost a little too easy, but I don't want to lose the advantages I already have. New Pictos, healing stun, recover 5% health on hitting a stunned target. So it's back this way too. Expedition 60 would be proud. Well, but the Pictos and Lumina weren't a thing until their expedition, right? So a lot of these upgrades, like obviously they're very powerful, but I think a big reason why they were able to succeed was literally because of Gustav's creation.
What
Just
have
already
we
owned
here?
healing stun converted to chroma. Oh, I thought when you picked up a duplicate, it upgraded it for you. That's the first time that's happened. Wow. All right, I'm gonna fight you guys. Boom. Kick him in the butt.
Prepare for annihilation.
This is like way too easy. I feel kind of bad actually. I didn't know that I thought I needed to prepare myself. Damn. I mean, it is nice to just kind of coast through and get to the more interesting bits as well, but it's like Jeez. Okay, this is the way that I came from. On the other side.
Almost there.
Mael,
Let's go.
an advantage.
An advantage. And maybe I should continue. Maybe I should continue. Continue what? Forever, forever. The boy's gone silent. I really wonder if that's supposed to be Verso as a kid. Because we saw him playing piano and I don't know. I've already been down there. I don't think I can jump even if I wanted to, so. Whoa. Okay, it got quiet. Anyone else notice that?
Interesting.
Chorus Loki stopped. There is a gestural here though, and the merry-go-round.
Nice.
This was an important thing. There was like a snowy section where there was the merry-go-round. After all the mess that's happening, I was the only one curious enough to make the journey here. This place is sad. Alright, let's fight the merchant. I think I can do this in like no problem. Destroy the rock? The rock? Hold on. Let me finish fighting this guy. Is there one of those tree stumps or whatever? So easy. Thanks for the distraction. Now let me sell you the real goods. Full strength. 25% increased damage on full health. Okay, yeah, I am gonna get that. Plus 1 AP on stance switch. If stanceless, base attack switches to defensive stance. Oh, is this for Mael? I do like her current weapon though, because it keeps me in Virtuos at the start. Okay, I'll go back after I finish looking at all this. Healing skills generate 1 additional light stain. Okay, I don't need that, but I will take some Color of Lumina. I already have 100 of those, so I definitely don't need more. And then what are the rest of these? When hit, lose 1 perfection instead of 1 rank. Apply brush on rank S. Gain 2 perfection on turn start. I mean, that might be nice. What about this? Reverse Bestial Wheel order using upgraded skill gives 1 AP to all other allies. Why can't I get this? Do I already have it? On turn start, gain 1 shield if at least 1 sun charge is active. Apply 5 foretell on enemies. I don't know. I mean, this one might be nice. I guess I'll spend 30,000. I'll leave it at that for now. Good luck out there. I don't need to just get weapons if I'm not going to use them. So I missed one of the things back here. What do I remember about painters and their canvas? Like canon to the game? Like canon to the game? Is his soul in here? Is that the thing? I know that I honestly, well, it's been a couple streams. I don't know. I'm actually still confused about some of the like canon lore. I know that we had like the big reveal in between Act 2 and Act 3. While I do find it interesting, I still feel like there's so much that's kind of a mystery to me. And if there's anything that's like subtly written in, I don't know that I picked it up immediately on the, is this it? No. Where we gone before? How far back was the thing that I needed to get rid of, by the way? Is it here? Normally they're like glowing blue. It was before the Gestural Merchant? Like immediately before? Okay, so this is where I fought the two guys, and then we had the flag here. Pass by. On the hill going up. So this area? I didn't see anything though. There's a lot of stuff that looks like it, but it's not like glowing blue. I feel like I'm going too far back, but I'll go one more thing here. No, it wouldn't be in through here, right? Grapple point before the Gestural Merchant. Are you talking about this? Because this I can't break through. It looks similar to the ones that we have. And I can't go up here either. This was tough to find.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely. Oh, lovely. All right, let's get out of here. Boom. It's tough because I feel like it blends into the environment even more now that we have all these other lights around us. Okay, and then I'm not gonna spend any more chroma at this guy specifically. I think we can just move on from here. It did get quiet though, so I feel like we're getting close.
Papa is somewhere past the gardens.
All right. Let's take our time looking around here, and then I guess we'll do the fight. I'm gonna rest because I don't know if this saves my fast travel location. Is this the one that played at the very start? Or a similar song? It sounds familiar. It's really pretty. Is it Gustav's song? I knew it sounded familiar. Ooh. Oh, am I gonna fight there? I hope we do, actually. Okay, I think I've looked this entire circle. There was something down here. So let's go here first. Coat. Got the split there. Stop singing over the beautiful melody.
I can't sustain the expedition as much longer.
Ned, we need to defeat them
Oh,
fast.
can I go down here? Oh, I can go down here. Shit. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up.
An advantage.
I don't need recoat right now, though. Oh, the gardens are too big. There's too much I want to explore. Oh, hey there. I should be able to fight them, like, easily, though. Those who come after.
Prepare for annihilation. Finesse and grace.
What lovely things.
Oh, did he pick up new feet? Because these are new enemies, too. I need to check that at some point. Okay, we're on the right-hand side.
Nice.
Some more chroma. I thought I saw something purple. Yeah.
Great.
More recoat. Why are they giving me so much? Are they just like, it's your last opportunity?
En garde.
En garde. Alright, I got that bad boy.
What have we here?
It's chroma, my dear CL. I think I've seen everything on this side. Possible I missed something, but I want to see the other side too. All right, before we do that, let's see what we got. Oh, come on, dude. At least I can fight them very easily.
Prepare for annihilation. Blades sharp.
It's more color of Lumina. Dudes, seriously? I'm just gonna sneak past you.
Well, that will help.
What if I get something from them? We'll try that. Something increased damage with gradient charge? That seems nice, actually. Okay, at this point I'm just getting my levels up, but it's fine. Where the enemies show up, there tends to be resources.
What have we here?
All right, I think we're good. Now we just go down the center. Let's go. I'm excited to fight this guy. Hell yeah, welcome in, Jackie. I don't even know what this creature is called.
Your father's been extra inspired.
A most enticing challenge.
Honestly, guys, we're pretty strong. I'm not even sure this is going to be a challenge, but I'm excited for it nonetheless. Creation! That did a lot of damage. You know what? I'm not going to use any of the... Okay, it's down. I wanted to see what the attacks would be like. I want to see what the attacks are going to be like. So I'm not going to use any of my big AP.
Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun.
Get ready.
Nice.
Cool now.
Gains powerful. Oh shit. Ooh, its sword looks so cool though.
Let's spill some ink.
Fun come before. A bit of violence, yes. Time to this.
I'm gonna practice my my counterattack. I am the final boss. How did he get burn on him? Is that because of the light attacks? Anga! Alright, let's do it.
Coming.
Oh shit. Okay.
A bit of violence, yes.
A bit of violence. When you shoot into the void. The void! Is that where she gets it from? When you shoot into that, like, circle part, though, it didn't seem like it was doing much. Always play twice in a row, but deal 50% less damage. A new Picto is faster than strong. Why would I need that when I have the one that plays twice in a row anyways, without the disadvantage? I wonder. Put the foot on Manuko? Is that Creation Void? Deals extreme void damage to random targets. 3 hits. We'll do replace that. I also should probably replace this. What is Lampmaster Light? Go with that, I guess. Then I see something in the back. Don't replace Dually Storm? For him? Dually Storm? Oh. This one? Okay. We'll keep both of those. Oh. I think Minoko, I can't remember if I have a good AP system.
Pause over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
I think I'm too ready, to be honest. He is here, doing what needs to be done. But I can't do anymore. What needs to be done, for my sake and theirs. The boy has gone silent. Okay, I feel like I have way too much power, so I'm actually not going to spend time worrying about their skills right now. I'm just going to walk straight into this fight. See how it goes. They did give me a ton of resources, though, around the world before coming to this section, so maybe, I don't know. Oh, hey, is that just him? Are we ready?
Papa?
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
It doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices. We do what we must.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me. But that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you. Especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5.
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too! Enough. I said enough.
Things are, so we're gonna play this on easy. Oh shit, that even did too much damage than I was expecting.
Lovely feet. What lovely feet.
I want to see what some of his attacks are. Summons the axons.
We must accept things as they are, not how we want them to be.
Oh, so cool. Oh, man.
Watch out, my elf.
First soul of wanted. Truly.
Let's carve a path.
Let's carve a path.
Ready to strike.
Time to hit big. Finesse and
Okay. I want to see what some of his attacks are.
Now's my favorite part.
okay.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, well, that went great.
Let's start.
Is he carrying a match? Oh no, it's a paintbrush. Almost looks like a match though. I'm just gonna keep attacking like this because I want to see what it is. I want to see what his attacks are.
To end.
And I'm so powerful, I didn't realize that I was gonna be like the most powerful being walking into this when I did the side quests.
Blades sharpened.
Okay. I didn't know. I thought normally I like to prepare as much as I can. Because Renoir feels very important. I was like, oh, okay, he's gonna be so tough. I like the music.
On me.
What? The hauler? I'm sorry! Did you just throw a building at me?
Time to hit big.
I can change his health with the expedition flag? Okay. I should have done that. You know what though? I'm so overpowered. Seren rescues Renoir. Okay, so we gotta do it again.
Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
No, it's not. Nuh-uh.
I do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck.
keeps regenerating.
Maybe we focus on the axons first.
Okay.
No, she can't.
Is that a paintress?
Mama.
You're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
Okay, I'm gonna do, I don't know if he's gonna be any stronger. He does seem to be pretty strong. I'll do the burning canvas.
Everything. Finesse and
Here we go.
on me.
Summons the Dissandra canvas.
This selfish Alieann.
Shit, I didn't know that was coming. Okay. I'll go ahead and use some of my powers.
Bitter legs. My turn.
Okay.
Let's go apart. It likes you.
Alieann, look at Alicia. She can't be. It's supposed to be you and me. She against me.
Go home, then. Go paint something else.
The only one who sees this.
Oh shit. Did I just die? No, I'm okay.
Dance begins.
Okay, I want to revive. Wait, no, revive. I think this might be the end. strong. Oh, that was so cool. That was so cool.
Ironic. Your mother was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas. She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind? This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Alieann in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but...
You can.
Keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
I'm sorry.
As I reached the end. What are we doing here, Verso? It's time to— wait, did I just end the game?
You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
Lamont's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are, not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
So I do. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my Elle. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso, to live. Up there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
It's time to stop painting.
Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles. Your blind eyes on the dial, stripping
I'm sorry.
out colors.
No!
It's time to say goodbye until next life.
Decide the fate of the canvas. I'm gonna fight as Mael. I don't want the canvas to go away. Before I choose, take my time to think about it. Mael. But okay, so here's my thing. If I fight as Mael, she wants to keep the canvas, and on top of that, Verso is immortal. So, like, even if he's down temporarily, he won't be down forever. Does this mean I'm gonna be fighting as the little boy? But she'll die? But it's her, but it's also her choice to live out the rest of her life in the canvas, right? And time moves differently here. So she presumably would be able to live out like a full life, because she lived 16 years in like the span of a day or something. It's not hers. What do you mean? Is it Verso's? What do you mean Verso has the right to this choice? Verso isn't here. This isn't even the real Verso. It's her mom's choice. Her mom's out of the canvas now, right? Both her mom and dad are out of the canvas. It's Verso's canvas. Better to live happy in a painting than sad in the real world. Well, that's how Mael feels, at least right now at this point. I think, okay, listen, the best scenario in my mind would be that her parents just listen to her and don't destroy the canvas, and then she can leave and come back as she wants to. I don't know if Verso has the ability to destroy the canvas from within. I think that's the best option, but obviously Mael is worried about, and it's a big thing in the story, that if she actually leaves at this point, that her father will still make the decision regardless of what she wants, and they leave. But she won't let anyone have a new beginning? In the real world? She can remake the canvas? I don't know that, though. I don't know how canvases work in this game. You guys could just be BSing me.
She can remake it, but it'll no longer be Verso's canvas. And that's the other thing, that I have a feeling that Verso isn't completely gone. I'm telling you guys. And if there's a piece of his soul in this canvas, it doesn't necessarily mean that he'll be able to come back to life, although I guess that's an option since they said that there was a piece of the soul in here. But if you destroy the canvas, then you're destroying Verso too. That little boy is being tortured. What? He's painting. Is he, the little boy, the one painting absolutely, or being controlled to paint absolutely everything in here? I guess we did meet the boy and he was like, I'm tired. It feels like you guys are like heavily pushing me towards one decision. Which makes me suspicious that the implication here, is this like legitimately the big decision of the game? Like it's really gonna have huge impacts on the story. But I don't want Verso to move on. I don't want to let go of the memories. Mael already had to say goodbye to Gustav. She hasn't? She refuses to say goodbye, and that's the point. Okay, you guys. Big story implications, but no gameplay ones. Can I reload before the fight? How do I save? How do I save differently though? Because that would be the best option. We could just go back then. But then I'm like Mael and I can't let go of the past. That's why I'm telling you guys I think I'm gonna fight as Mael. Is it? I just thought of something. Damn it, now I don't know. Is it gonna be that, like, if we release the last piece of Verso's soul, there's gonna be some way that he could come back into the real world, whereas if we never let the canvas go, then he'll never reappear? Is this... No save. Once you make this choice, the game uninstalls. You can't even finish the game. It's just like, no, it's over. What if Mael is Verso? These are big theories right now. Big brain theories. Solar! This stream is now solar powered. Welcome in. I tend to choose wrong in games, though. I tend to get the worst endings. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Okay. gonna fight as Verso, and I'll tell you why. Because nothing has been spoiled to me, but people said that if we fought Renoir, I'd be able to go back into the real world. And I'm really curious if we fight as Verso, how that's going to work. Even though I would probably, in terms of the story we've gotten up to now, fight as Mael. Just because I've gotten attached to her as a character, and I think that she has some valid reasons for her personally deciding to stay in the canvas, including the fact that she would be able to like live a full life here with the people and friends that she's already lived her entire life with up until this point. Because remember, Mael like lived here for 16 years, not knowing about Alicia and the Dissandras and everything. Just do a coin flip. I don't even think I have a coin. Flip my phone. No, that's I'm gonna fight as Mael. She's lived 2 real lives, would be sucky to discount either one. Well, that's why it's a difficult one. Choose Francois. I choose Francois too. Alright, we'll try Mael first, and we can load a save. Unless we can't. The game just punches me in the gut. I'm sorry, Verso. I'm also, I think, more powerful as Mael. Is he actually gonna die? I'm gonna be so freaking pissed if he dies.
Please. Thank you. Stop him from painting.
Don't say that. Please.
I should have listened to Verso, shouldn't I have?
Please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me. Please. I don't want this life.
Stop saying
I
that.
don't want this life. I don't want this life.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Bro. Please.
I don't want this life. Help me. Help me.
If you could grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
What the? That was horrible! terrifying. Wait, it gets worse? How can I get worse than those voice lines? Excuse a cutie. Kid look like 40 years old. Is that her husband?
Clair obscur, trouble de rature, courbera Eiffel. Clair obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Oh, clair obscur, troublera dur.
They're just here now. I don't trust you.
Clair obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle.
No, don't look at me like that. No, 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 no. It looks like his father.
Je t'aimerai toujours, je rêverai encore. Pleurerai encore, aimer, oublier,
I did the wrong thing. Everybody's sad. And it was like this facade. That was so uncanny and weird. I couldn't even be happy that Gustav was there. Oh, that was so uncanny is the only thing I can think of. They would do really well with a horror game. With that ending. Honestly, the voice lines alone for Verso begging her I still feel bad. That's one of the things you have to think about, I guess, when making the decision, though. And then she made him old because she was like, is that what you want? No! The voice acting there at the end, like, it was, I wasn't being dramatic when I said that was horrifying. There was like so much emotion in that. And it immediately made me feel guilty about the decision that I made to fight as my own. Created a literal dystopia. That's what it feels like. The difficult part about, well, so obviously you don't know what's going to happen, but the difficult part at the end is, like I said, if I like could control all of the strings here, I would have just said that they didn't erase the canvas, and Mael went out and freely went in and out as she would want to. Okay, I'll turn it down a little bit. With a lifetime decision. Well, but it was still, I could see both sides here. Obviously, like, that ending was absolutely horrifying, but you have to remember that no matter her age, Mael was still going through it, as was every member of the family of the Dissandras. But there was a lot of emotion going through that, and on top of not only the grief she was dealing with, which both of her parents were also dealing with, she also felt like the decision was taken away from her, which in the ending that we saw, maybe the decision should have been taken away from her. Okay, I can admit that, because it was really bad, and it was really sad, and it was really weird and uncomfortable and uncanny. But my point is that a lot of people can understand the emotions going through on both sides for this. At the very least, empathize. Oh, man. Forever escaping your problems is also horrifying in its own way. Well, yeah. Yeah. I guess, I don't know. It's very difficult. It was a difficult decision for me specifically because I feel like if they had just let her keep the canvas in the real world, that would have been the best of both worlds. Because then you could still revisit the memories while attempting to move on. I guess the entire point was that you wouldn't move on, right? Like, one person, her father, was like stuck in his ways and that he was determined to completely let go and do that, whereas they wouldn't have moved on had the canvas been there, right? Well, and that's what I'm thinking of, is that it was never going to be a middle road for any of them. It had to be one or the other. When you truly understand the characters, because it's not an ideal situation or an ideal world. And then also Mael could have created a new canvas. I guess it was difficult too. I mean, maybe I just felt the grief a little bit too much with Mael, but it was difficult to know too that if the canvas was erased, that last bit of Verso's soul was going to be gone. But obviously he was in a lot of, at the very least, emotional pain there at the end. Seeing that, if I had gotten a little bit more of a taste of that and like that voice acting and his emotions prior to choosing for the fight, like, it wouldn't have been a decision in my mind. If I had seen that scene, but that's the point, right? But if I had seen that scene and understood, I guess, like, his side, even though he's technically, like, not real or whatever, although I would say that the verso in the canvas is more real than even like CL and all those other people, because he has a piece of a real person's soul. I do want to do ending 2. I have a feeling that a lot of people have worked on this game, so it's probably going to be... Is there a way to speed this up? I don't know about that. Well, it's just, I don't know. It's like I said, I feel like you can understand Mael's emotions and her actions. In the end, it was proven that, you know, maybe she should have let go a little bit, a tiny bit. I don't know, but hindsight is 20/20. I mean, when you that's the other thing, when you know the endings, when you know not only what's going to happen, but how the characters are going to feel about it, then it's much easier to say, oh, that was that was not the right decision there. I don't know. It is a lot, and it is a lot to think about. Until her 33rd birthday. The Gomage stuff doesn't happen anymore though, right? Because that was all the fight between... Hello? What was that? The parents. Aw, cute. Oops. Oh no, continue. Can I continue? I don't want to do a new game. I don't have an autosave. Is this the autosave right before? Show previous saves? Oh, but I'm right here anyways, right? Or does this just continue me afterwards? I'll go to the main menu. Oh, load previous saves? What would it be? This one? That seems pretty far back, though. Have we been having that many cutscenes? I think the game's frozen. Hello? What's going on? Let's just go to this one. We'll try that one. The most recent one? But that was the continue button. Oh wait, I'm here. Okay, so I should just be able to go and do this then.
Pa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
I think we're ready. Try a different one? Honestly, I'm powerful enough that I should be fine. Oh God, no! What the hell? Sorry. An application just asked for the... Took up my entire screen. It scared the shit out of me. Okay. Real life jump scare. Just risk it? I think we should be able to load it, probably. Right? Just this one? I'll try this one. So I already fought... This feels like afterwards, though, doesn't it? How do I get back to the canvas, then? don't think this is the save I need. What the hell? I think I had the right one this time, right? This one? I already clicked on that one and it wasn't. I'll go with this one. We'll try this one. If I have to fight Renoir again, it's not that bad. Guys, remember, I have like, I'm like super, super powerful because I did a bunch of side quests. So I'll just fight Renoir again and we can skip cutscenes if we want to.
Papa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
All right, let's do it.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
I think we're ready. I obviously wasn't ready to make that decision. It's definitely going to be one of the saves. Skip over this. We don't need to see it anymore. Actually, I really like the cinematic cutscenes, but some of them are very long. Okay, now I can use my full power. Not even worry about it.
Time to bleed.
Time to bleed. There we go.
Your turn to dance. Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
Skip over it. We already saw it. Come on, Renoir. Fight me!
This selfish Alieann.
Minoko's so cute in the portrait. All right, let's do it.
Your existence ends now. Let's carve a path.
Let's carve a path. Maddie! Welcome in. Doing very good. We're towards the end of the game. And I have to fight Renoir again. Alright, let's do it.
Your turn to shine. Look at Alicia, she can't be here. It's supposed to be you and me. You against me?
Go home, Renoir. Go paint something else.
The only one.
shit. Okay, at least they could revive. Here we go. Nice. Okay, we're back to making our decision. Should I just... I'm like itching to know. Time to stop painting.
You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
Jesus, voice acting is like insane.
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
I'm not scared.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are, not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
You saw it too. But he wanted to believe.
What is this
You're
part?
going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my Elle. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso to live. Up there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles. Your blind eyes on the dial, stripping
I'm sorry.
out colors. But it's time to say goodbye.
singing in English.
Next life.
Decide the fate of the canvas. Aiel, I'm sorry. All right. Oh shit, Aiel is really strong.
Enter the line.
Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
Damn. Oh, no, I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh god, she's strong. Do light holder. Do I need to hold out to hear dialogue or something? I guess I will. It turns my AP anyway. Well, okay, well. Our drafts collide. Uh-oh.
Don't do this. Don't leave me again.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, huh? You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I will miss you guys.
No, they go first? Okay. We get a cutscene. I was gonna say, if it ends there...
Miroir du temps, nos histoires
That verse is great.
s'alignent. Dans le creux de nos mains, deux mondes se dessinent. L'un peint de rêve, où le chagrin s'efface. L'autre nu et réel, où notre deuil prend place. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles,
The December 33rd. Expedition 33.
dans l'étreinte du destin. Les liens restent éternels dans le dessin. Toile vierge, horizon lointain. Peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain. Au clair obscur, œuvres infinies. Chaque pas trace la route d'une vie. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans l'étreinte du destin, les liens restent éternels dans le dessin.
Damn. Okay, that was the better ending. I will admit to that. The other ending, no, the other ending was worse, even though she got to continue to live for, you know, a short time. I do think that this was better for her to be able to let go and be with her real family and hopefully heal from all of this. She actually has an opportunity to heal during this, like with this ending, whereas the other one, she doesn't. And while it, you know, she was forced into this ending, it wasn't like her choice to leave the canvas. I do think that it was better. was a better ending. Doesn't mean that I liked it. I love the game. But obviously a lot of the story is just incredibly sad. And I don't like saying goodbye to characters that we've spent hours upon hours bonding with and getting to know, especially Eskie. Because there's no, I mean, I know that she was holding on to Eskie, but there's no necessarily an equivalent to him in the real world, I don't think. Although I suppose he could be like childhood whimsy, whatever else. I think they had mentioned he was painted in like Verso's childhood or something. That's part of like what I associate it with. I had wondered at some point too, because Eskie was kind of like baby shaped, if he was somehow connected to CL, considering her story. I don't think that's the case anymore. But I do think that, I don't know, he was just a source of comfort through all of it. You could just tell as well. I mean, so much of the other ending was just uncanny. Like, you could tell that there was something wrong. Nobody was, like, really happy in it. Especially Verso and Mael. I mean, even Mael, as much as she wanted to make it work, I mean, you could just feel it through the screen. It wasn't true happiness. So even though it was good from the perspective of she got to make the decision herself, I don't think it was good in like literally any other way. You know what I mean? Am I muted? Am I muted? Oh, no. Okay. I thought my microphone had cut out, but it didn't. I'm good. I'm assuming that they can make new canvases. I actually... Am I too hopeful to think that they could potentially create another game? Because there seemed to be so much more in the real world that even if we go back in now and continue to play in the canvas, there seemed to be so much more in the real world that kind of was left unexplained or kind of out in the open. Because there was the whole thing with the writers. It seemed like there could be like actors too or something at some point, considering the implication with the cane tapping. Someone had mentioned in chat that the cane tapping could indicate the end of an act in like traditional theater. There will be more games, like that's already confirmed. It wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't already, if they hadn't already written the arc, because there are sometimes in media, like TV shows or whatever else, like the writers will have an entire story arc planned out if they're planning on doing multiple of something. With games, I think it depends on generally how successful it is. Considering how successful this game was, it wouldn't surprise me if there wasn't a sequel in the works, that it's at the very least not being talked about now. But I think that it has a really interesting setup for an actual like fight in the real world. This almost feels like it could be a really, really cool setup for it being almost exposition, which we've been playing for 50 or 60 hours. But like we had this entire story that set us up so perfectly to learn more about what's going on in the real world. It seemed like there was a war or some sort of fight going on there. So I do feel like in another game going into that, explaining more about the world now that we've had this set up. It sounds so ridiculous to say that this was an exposition game, or it could be a really good one. You know what I mean? But I do think, as sad as it is to say goodbye, I mean, it is a reality for all of us that there's no permanence in life. So I think that I do like the second ending more. I have my reasons for wanting to choose the first one, but like I said, almost immediately after I did choose that, the voice lines from Verso and Mael, I realized that it was a major mistake. I mean, that's the thing when you're making the decision based on Verso, is Verso is gone no matter what at this point. I've been holding out hope because within the game itself, since we were in a canvas, it seemed like even Gustav, because that was one of my questions, was that, is it just the people who were Gamage that can be brought back, or is it everybody? And it was everybody according to the endings. So there was that. But the one thing that is not, you know, that had to be permanent is the stuff that was in the real world. And I was wondering if there was going to be something weird, you know, loophole that they could manipulate, but I think that's a little bit too hopeful. Listen, that's why we have stories, though. One of the things I love about theater and plays and games and books is it's meant to tell the extraordinary. The story itself was extraordinary, but I also feel like it's one of those things as well where if you didn't have death be permanent, at least in one way, shape, or form, even with Mael's choice there at the end, we knew that, you know, we were kind of committing her to one fate or the other. If you don't have death be permanent in one way, you kind of like lose the meaning that you have and the connection that you have with those characters, because it's like, oh, I can just bring them back at this point. Like, oh, it doesn't matter what I do because I can just bring them back. It's kind of like even with games. I think that's one of the interesting things, the games that take sometimes the meta route, where it like deletes your save file, or there are some games that will do this where it'll like completely like bar you from playing in the same way. It'll do something that's like permanent, quote unquote. But that's one of the things with games even, is we were playing here and I was like, oh, okay, I can load my save. Even if I couldn't load my save, I could like technically replay the entire game and get to the point there. But what brings meaning to, you know, to their stories and their lives is the fact that it isn't permanent, you know? So it's not the only thing that brings meaning, but hopefully I'm making sense when I say that. Like the fact that, you know, death is a part of this scenario and something that is considered, it makes the impact that the characters have a lot more meaningful. Renoir created the axons, Alieann created the people, and Clair created the Nevrons. Clair is a character that I still would like some clarification on. I'm not even sure where she stood in terms of like the family dynamic, like what she felt about staying in the canvas versus leaving. Obviously she didn't stay. It seemed like she hadn't been there in quite a long time, considering that she didn't even get to say goodbye to Francois. Francois must be so sad. Oh, now Francois is the most tragic character. He just wanted to see Clea again, and he was in his cave all by himself. Poor guy. Damn. Oh, are we talking about theories or whatever? They want the canvas to go back to pre-Alieann. I think one of the important things to consider as well is like Verso's feelings, because even if that wasn't the real Verso, quote unquote, obviously there was a piece of his soul in there that, even if it wasn't affecting the adult Verso, like we knew some of his feelings because we had spoken to the little boy and he said he was tired and everything. So when you consider the entire picture, pun intended, the big picture here, and the fact that Verso didn't even want to continue, then yeah, the second ending doesn't. It's so much less horrifying. I know I keep bringing that up, but it was so uncomfortable. The first ending that I got. I feel like if they did go with another game, it would be interesting to learn more about Clair. A good laugh now? Are we gonna get, is it something with Esquier? I bet it's gonna be something with Esquier. I haven't fought, I know that there's some things that I haven't fought. For one, I need to go back and do the Feather Duster. Let's just go back into the canvas. I don't know if this is going to be... So that's the story. That rounds out the story for us for now, right? Unless we see more in the real world. Oh, my controller. I was sitting here talking so long, my controller turned off. Okay, hello. He is here, doing what needs to be done. But I can't do anymore. What can't you do anymore? Yes, unless... No, maybe I should never stop, but... The boy has gone silent. Okay. Let's... New Game Plus? No, I don't think I want to continue. I don't think I want to do this quite yet, right? Let me just go back to the continent. You're asking me the stuff I haven't done yet? I don't know. Genuinely, don't know. Am I going through the fog? I know I gotta do the feather duster, and you know what? I kind of feel like a challenge. We're not gonna do too much, though. Because we've been streaming for a while. That actually took, like, the perfect amount of time. But we can try and do the feather duster. Have I gone into here yet? Oh, is this the casino? I think I have gone into there. We'll try and do this. And then we'll be on the lookout for some of the side quests and everything next time. And then do New Game Plus. It's gonna be another, like, 40 hours. We're only halfway through and we finished the game. Oh, yeah, I also need to do the Endless Tower. Why am I just Verso right now?
Just try it.
I'm not fighting you as just Verso. No. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you can get some sleep. Can I leave? Isn't there a way for me to just leave? Oh. I don't know. Oh, because I fought solo last. I wish they wouldn't do that.
Not impressed.
I'm just gonna let him take me. Revive. Save at this point. I feel like that would be faster. It's not showing me I can flee.
A bit of violence, yes.
sweet.
Come on, guys. I wish I could flee. Maybe it's because we're up in the sky.
Take your shot.
And of course it takes all my AP.
The fun begins.
Thousand shields.
That's more like it.
Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna retry the battle. And we are back at Lumiere. I don't know that I'm gonna do that one right now, actually. I think what I might do, because we've gotten a lot done
Hang on tight.
this episode, and we have a lot that we can do, including, like, I might be able to grind for some not AP, Pillar of Lumina. Oops, can't go past there. So I think what I'm gonna do is just leave this episode here. Ooh, is this new? A fountain? We're not gonna leave it here yet. I just want to see what this is. Oh man. There is something new here. Okay. We'll start next time with the fountain because I don't know how thorough that this is going to be. And we'll also fight the feather duster at some point. Part of the reason I'm ending this here is because I think that it's going to take me some time because I'm noticing things like their shields. He freezes us at some point and also steals our AP. So there are definitely upgrades that I can get to, at the very least, to make it easier so I'm not just fighting the feather duster for like 30 minutes, which I don't mind doing. It's just I did that last episode and ended up spending an awful lot of time with it, only to end up dying at the end because of a mistake. So I feel like we can be a little bit more strategic with it going into it. I don't mind having some of the longer fights, but I don't want to just like waste time, you know? So I might grind for AP in between now and the next episode, and if I do that, then I'm just going to be going back to the Clair Obscur enemy that we did last episode and trying to do that a little bit, because it would be nice to keep some of my favorites while switching out some of the ones like for shields that I think would be nice for specific enemies. So we shall see. I normally stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if there's any changes, they should be at the community tab. Blanche. Have I fought a character named that? Or is that in specifically the area that we're going into? Damn. Maya looks so cool. I can't believe that we like finished out the story this episode though. I still feel like there's so much more that we've got to do, but it feels good to have completed it. What an emotional game. Not to mention, I mean, I really hope, I know that this game has gotten the recognition it deserves from the players, but like there is just so much fantastic about this, in my opinion. The music is particularly outstanding. I think the voice acting, especially there at the end, it's just, I don't know. They did such a good job of infusing emotion into it all. And also like keeping you I don't want to say on your toes, but like interested the entire time. Not to mention the gameplay was really fun. I don't know. I understand why so many people really recommend this game or recommended this game prior, because I was a little bit late. I wasn't like the first the first person to play this game, obviously. But so many people, I didn't hear a single bad word about it. And honestly, I don't know that there's anything that I can really criticize about the game. It was so good. The story is fantastic, the music fantastic, the gameplay is fun. Sometimes it would reset my graphics and the characters would look like they were made out of cardboard. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. So, I wish I was a little bit not overpowered though at the end. I don't know that it was, maybe it's just my style of gameplay, but I thought that we were gonna, like, Renoir was gonna be like big, the biggest, baddest enemy. So like doing all of the side quests you would have to do beforehand. But I feel like I was really too powerful there at the end. I know that you could change it now at the flag, how powerful or like how much health he had. But that's my only thing is I wish I hadn't gone into it so strong, but I didn't know. And unless you're spoiling yourself, I don't know how you do. Like I said, I'm just the kind of player that gets a little bit paranoid, especially in fighting games. I like to be as powerful as I can, so that probably only happened with me. But because I know the story is basically mid-game content. That is interesting. I do think it's interesting that's it's set up that way, but all right. I think I'm going to let you guys go. I will see you in the next stream, which is going to be on Wednesday. And now that we've gotten through like the majority of the Clair Obscur story, like played the game, got to the end, I think we're going to start mixing in some other games. I knew that this was going to be a long game, but for other streams this week. So we'll probably get back into some horror games, maybe some game demos and everything else. But you guys should be able to look out for those. Before we fully end, I have to say a huge thank you to Aimbot or Alieann for the 20 right at the start of stream. And Fox for the 5. Thank you very much. I think on that note, I'm going to say, oh, friends, thank you so much for being here. We're not alone out there, and I will see you guys in the next stream. So until then, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.